Hey everybody, it is Sunday, February 6th, 2022. So I'm just jumping on here super quick. Yes, energies are flipping around. Energy has always flipped around. There's always been portals, there's always been windows, there's always been double-digit days that look alike, sound alike, that have luckiness to it. But right now, we just have had a lot more awareness to galactic energies coming through. So more beings than what we grew up knowing were really there, if you know what I'm saying. So that energy to me looks like rain. It looks like it's streaks of rain is how I see it. And then there's a whole lot of movement going on behind that, and I can see beings moving. I can see little whatever. I'm not even going to go into all of it. Doesn't matter. With all this energy that's coming in, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's just reinforcements. It's just this support blanket that you can't technically see, and it does wreak havoc on the body, on the nervous system, on the emotional body. So we could feel out of sorts. And it's just because there's stuff in this energetic grid that's saying, hey, poke, poke, can you pay attention to me and resolve me, please? And I'm sorry that I'm bugging you in the middle of feeding your kids and trying to get out the door, or I'm bugging you while you're trying to sleep, but I need you to pay attention to me. So sleep has been disrupted enormously for many, and yours truly here definitely has had her share. But that's not anything new for me. So, I come from the premise that my bad mood does not need to be shared. Okay. So when I have these nights where it is just not happening, this, I just accept it, and I accept it, and I accept it, and I get up with good morning, how are you? Now after a few nights of that, I can get a little like, and last Wednesday I kind of peaked out a little bit because I totally got dressed, got to the door, put my hand on the doorknob, and realized I could not operate a vehicle. I needed to just not do it. It wasn't that important. I could do it later. So, and then, the energy's flipping. So guides are coming in differently. Dream states are coming in differently. Some symbols, some signs are coming in. This morning I had an animal that had passed probably 6 years ago come in, and they were all over me, and I was able to converse with them on a whole different intelligent level. And I had to apologize for not being there when she passed. And literally, I'm like half awake, half asleep. I'm crying. I'm crying. And so that was something that was in that emotional field. And my cat came to awaken it and say, hey, let's resolve this. Let's release whatever it is that you're carrying around a couple pets, not just her. So I was very grateful for that. I was also grateful to shed a lot of tears. Because remember, we are shedding light, and we're shedding karma, and we're shedding what no longer serves us. And it takes consciousness instead of glossing over it. Now, I get that we have life. I do. And so when things come up and you're not able to give it your full attention, you can say to your guides, hey, I acknowledge that, and I definitely want to work on that. Let me just get through this, this, and this, and I'm gonna go sit in quiet and see if we can't bring this back up again and let it come up and out. So it brings in love, compassion, forgiveness, and invokes all kinds of things that you want to infuse, within the body, because it's just information. It's just information in places you didn't realize that it was and that it needed attention. And so remember, energy flows where attention goes. And I did a video on that the other day because it was like, stop, go do that video right now. So I did. So even on these nights when you're not sleeping, I will take my attention and I will bring it into the body, into my endocrine system, into my nervous system, into expanding my lungs. And, you know, I've had those heart palpitations where it's popping out my ears, right? And so I'm like, I know I'm fine, nothing's happening, you know, just whoo-sa, whoo-hoo-hoo, sa. Takes a little effort there, if you know what I'm saying. And then, you know, we'll have these frequencies changing in the ears. And, you know, we just need to just acknowledge, hey, I heard that. Hey, I can feel that buzzing. Yeah, frequency, vibration, and just tune into it. Just embrace as much as you can by putting your energy to attention to I acknowledge you, and to I thank you, to hey, okay, what do you want to teach me? Because all this information is about teaching. It's teaching you how to let go, maybe how to dive a little deeper. You know, everybody wants to talk about the shadow. Well, the shadow knows. And you're going to have to kind of go into that shadow and put the spotlight, tension on it, light it up, and allow it to disperse or come up and show you what it wants to show you. And once you've seen it and it knows you've got it, it's going to automatically, it will. And if it comes back again, it just means there's a little bit more. So it's really this inner dialogue and of communicating in different ways than you're used to, while you're having what you want to call these, you know, energy ascension symptoms, which can be a multitude of things. So when you have this like wave of nausea, it's just energy changing. It's energy changing. It's like, oh my God, I'm sick. Oh my God, you know, because you can I'll get dry eye, I'll get like poo-poo in my head, I'll get, you know, heart palpitations, I'll get like, woohoo. And I've done this work for decades. So for me to get it, it tells me how intense some of this amazing energy is, because it's coming into Mother Earth. It's bringing things up to the surface of Mother Earth, right? And then it's bringing in different energy to help swirl and clean. And so there's a lot of people with their dust mops going in a lot of different directions. And so when that energy starts swirling like that, we feel it. We feel it into the core of our physical cells. And it's nothing bad. It's actually everything you want to do, because it's kind of that poke, hey, pay attention. Maybe I just need less ingestions today. Maybe I need less food today, you know? Maybe I need less BS from others ingesting today. Maybe I don't want to shoot the BS for other people to ingest it. So maybe I just want to be quiet. Maybe I just want to and just ride these waves as gracefully as you can, because then you're not creating rigidity and resistance, and then it's more painful. But if you can ride it and let it flow, let it begin to surface and teach you and tell you and talk to you, please listen. You'd be surprised. It's not so difficult. And if you need assistance, it's what I do. I coach. I have a slew of different Reikis I'm certified in for all kinds of healing and uplifting, embodiment of the soul, which is quantum work on how to get your soul into the driver's seat and overcome a lot of these things more quickly and under the love and the compassion and the guidance from a trained practitioner. And that's what I do. All right, much love. Oh yeah, one more thing. Take a finger, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. Please leave me a nice little comment. I love them. And it really helps that computer system within, platforms to generate me and these videos so other people get to see them too. All right, enough from me.